One day, there was a little girl laying in her room, drawing, clicking her pen, stuff like that. Since she didn't know what to do half the time, she'd just sit down and click her pen. She was 14, bored out of her mind. Her name was Sally. Sally had a mean dad. Her dad was always abusive and mean and always said rude things like, "Cindy, why did we even have kids? Such a pain in the ass. They don't do their fair share of work. All they do is color and draw on the walls." Cindy, Sally's mom, responded to that. She didn't take care of it. Her father before that wasn't very nice either. He was mean, douche, you could say. And yeah, so on and so forth. He became more abusive. Then they left. That's when it happened. That's when Sally finally snapped. She couldn't take it anymore. Her teachers and parents were acting all rude to her, mean. She got no respect at all. Her teacher, Miss Samantha. Sally always had trouble pronouncing her name. She didn't know why, but she couldn't find it out. "Sally, you've done no work at all this semester. I've tried to give you extra credit, but you just blow that off." Sorry, Miss Samantha. "I know you have an abusive father, but that still doesn't give you the right to just mess around while other kids are working their butts off." "Oh, okay." So sometimes in class, she'd sit down and start clicking her pen. She loved to draw anime. She'd do it all the time. Be gory, happy, sad. She drew one of her teacher one time, covered in blood and a knife in her chest. She got suspended for a week. So you know what she did? She went to her room and clicked her pen. She snapped again. She got this weird feeling, queasy, obnoxious, not knowing what to do, so disoriented. Then she heard her mother barging into the room. Sally, get up, wake up. Get up, Sally. You need to now. Your father, he just died of lung cancer." Sally wakes up with a groggy voice. Mom? What do you mean, Dad's dead? He was in his recliner earlier. I know, Sally, but he died. He passed away. We didn't know he had lung cancer. He never bothered to tell us. Oh. Good. He kind of deserves it to what he did to our family. He killed our little brother. Yeah, I know, Sally, but it's still no way to treat your father. He wouldn't be here if he wasn't around. Will you stop that annoying pen clicking It annoys the heck out of me. Mom, it's the only thing I know how to do right. Nonsense. You know how to do a lot of things right. No, I don't. That's when she realized it. Everything just stopped. All but the pen. The pen started to glow. She picked it up and opened it for real this time, not clicking it. Opened it and realized that it was demon's blood inside the pen that was causing this to happen. She didn't know how there got demon's blood in there, but she just knew it was something like that. Because usually the pen was black. Now it was stained red with demon's blood. She knew her father was a demon. She didn't know how, though. She knew that demons were an extinct species / race. Then it happened. The pen started to open on its own. It flew up in the air. And it started to make her go crazy. This demon's blood dripped through her mouth, onto her body, her clothes. She went insane. The day after that, she started chewing on her knuckles, chewing on her arm. She eventually had to go to the psychiatrist. The psychiatrist was a wonderful lady. She was always bubbly and talking, but she said, "Hey, welcome, Sally. Sorry, I just met with a girl that was named Samantha. I think she was your teacher. I don't know, but she kept complaining about a girl chewing on her arm and her knuckles. And you look like you've been chewing on your arm and your knuckles. So yeah, my name is Miss Oregano. I know it kind of sounds like oregano, the spice, but nope, it's oregano. Okay, Miss Oregano. Can you tell me what's been going on, Sally?" "Well, there's this pen I have, and it doesn't feel right. It feels cursed. It's an old Japanese pen my dad gave to me." "Okay, Sally, so if I get this correct, your dad died one day with lung cancer. You never told you or your mom he had it. I'm correct." Yeah. Alright, well, that's all I needed to hear for today. I'll get you next time, okay?" Alright. Sally walked home because her mother accidentally left her there. When Sally got home, her mother wasn't home either, so she decided to walk into the bathroom. She grabbed a spool of red thread and sewed her eyeball shut. She took her pen and drew a third eyeball in the middle of her forehead. Then an eyeball actually appeared there. This pen wasn't an ordinary pen. It was a maker pen. Whatever you drew would come alive. That's when she realized that all her drawings she drew with this pen flooded her brain. She realized that all their powers they had, their opinions, their voices, everything were now hers. She went back to the psychiatrist. One of her eyes was glowing red. Sally's, of course. She had bloodlust ready to kill. Then psychiatrist asked, "What happened? You look a lot different." She started to giggle. What do you mean? I'm not different. I'm just a different person named Jade. I want to kill you and tear your body to shreds. Sally's no longer here." longer here. Blood started to rush his mouth. It filled his mouth, filled his eyes. Both his eyes were glowing red with bloodlust. He started coughing it up faster and faster. And the more blood he coughed up, the more powerful he became. His eyes grew redder and redder until he finally took out the pen, started clicking it faster and faster and faster and faster, until a knife appeared in his hand. The psychiatrist was writing all this down, too busy to realize that Sally was no longer there. It was just Jade. Jade kept snapping the pen. This was Sally's hand. Sally was controlling the hand, and as the pen grew to click faster, Jade got it to stop. His blood was warm. He stabbed the psychiatrist. He always complained to her. He didn't feel like she needed to live anymore, so he kept stabbing. He didn't feel like she deserved to live. Listening to other people complain, she deserved better. After that, Sally went to a recreational home for kids that go insane. Her mom, Cindy, left her behind. Her dad died. She never spoke of her dad's name, but then one day she said, "George, you filthy cock." Because he was the one that kept trying to send her here, and I guess she eventually got put there. They were doing a brain transplant, except a brain separation plant. It's where you take a long, thick needle and separate the right part of the brain from the left part of the brain. So they went through with the procedure, but it failed. And so Jade, then Jasper, then Michael, then Clockwork showed up. Clockwork showed up there. Clockwork showed up there. She remembered that Clockwork was her sister. Mentally, she had the same blood because Clockwork was the one who murdered her parents. That's when Sally and Clockwork started teaming up against each other. They now were known as, they were both the Clock sisters. Sally eventually adopted the name called Time Bomb. She had the power to stop and freeze time, while her sister Clockwork would go around murdering the people with her superhuman strength and her will to live, to kill, to make people lose their time. But if you can still hear the faint clicking noise, that means she's coming after you. Tick tock, time is up. Tick tock, the clock is coming to kill you. Tick tock on the clock. Tick tock. Tock. Time is up. Okay, guys. So that was the story of Clockwork's younger sister, Time Bomb. So yeah, tell me if you liked it. Also, shout out to 2 of my friends. Also, happy summer to all of you wonderful and lovely people out there. Like, all of you, for real. You all do an amazing job. Have a good summer. Alright, bye to all of you, especially Rice Taco President and the Fox Gamer, I think is what your name is. So yeah, have an awesome summer. See you guys next year, hopefully. And yeah, goodbye. Hopefully you guys see this.